In today's news, public input on Human Rights Commission bill is needed. Minister RYMER pledges road repairs. Co-parenting seminar highlights child protection. Caribbean Development Bank president resigns. Governor's Gourmet Gathering 2024. And Rotan Wholesale to launch customer service care center. In addition to that, Honorable HODGE-SMITH vows to transform capital and the possibility return of Isabella Morris. We have the details of this and so much more when Tweet 4 News returns.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service. Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must stop cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of Tweet 4 News. It is Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Wednesday is wished to each and every one of you. Beginning our newscast on the local scene, the Virgin Islands government is calling on residents to review and provide feedback on the proposed Human Rights Commission Bill 2024, currently open for public consultation. The bill outlines provisions to establish a VI Human Rights Commission, detailing its powers, functions, and composition. As drafted, the commission would consist of 5 commissioners with equal gender representation, including at least 1 commissioner residing on the sister islands. Key responsibilities proposed for the commission include receiving and investigating human rights violation complaints, promoting public awareness and education around human rights principles, and issuing statements on human rights matters affecting the territory. In an official comment, the government said your opinion and feedback matters and is essential to the legislative process, stated Deputy Governor David D. Archer Jr. He also said it is important for members of the public to read through the bill and provide their valued perspectives so that we may collectively shape the future of the Virgin Islands. Archer emphasized that all public feedback will be carefully reviewed and considered as the bill progresses. Permanent Secretary Mrs. Charlene Dabio-Letsom in the Deputy Governor's office highlighted the importance of course, instituting a human rights protections in line with international democratic standards. She said, and I quote, "This bill will allow the Virgin Islands to uphold human rights as a key cornerstone concept for good governance as a modern society." The draft Human Rights Commission bill can be accessed and comments submitted online at bvi.gov.vg/human rights. Residents can also email questions to the Deputy Governor's office at dgo@gov.vg. Officials are urging all residents to seize this opportunity to review the proposed legislation and shared, of course, perspectives during the public consultation period. Of course, broader community input is viewed as critical in shaping the human rights policies and protections across these Virgin Islands. Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. RYMER, has vowed to, and I quote, urgently tackle the territory's deteriorating road conditions, made possible by a $1.8 million funding allocation from the government of the Virgin Islands. During a recent press conference, Minister RYMER stated that locations most impacted by poor road conditions have already been identified as priorities for improvements.
The long-standing issue of deteriorating road conditions in our territory, particularly here in Tortola, will be receiving immediate attention. The government has recently allocated approximately $1.8 million to improve the most impacted stretches of roads. These areas have been affected by frequent water pipe breakages, causing significant damage.
He noted that a significant portion of the funds will also go toward addressing underlying water infrastructure issues, contributing to damaged roadways.
Key locations earmarked for improvement include, but not limited to, the Diamond Pump Station leading to Enos Adams Primary School and Little Dix Hill area. To address the water issue, $400,000 of that money will be allocated for the purchase of high-density polyethylene HDPE pipes and fittings. HDPE pipes have proven to be versatile and durable, making them an ideal solution for our water infrastructure.
The minister provided insight into how the money will be utilized, with critical road repairs and resurfacing projects comprising a major focus. However, he emphasized that the work cannot be viewed as a quick fix. Deteriorating roadways have been an ongoing challenge and consistent complaint from residents and businesses alike in recent years. Minister RYMER acknowledged the widespread frustrations while reiterating the government's commitment to improving territorial infrastructure.
The contracts for these improvements are currently undergoing thorough vetting, and we anticipate commencing the works in the near future. The approved funds will cover the cost of asphalt, the HDPE pipes and fittings, and as well as the labor for road resurfacing. The deplorable state of our road infrastructure is a matter of great concern for this government. We are fully committed to addressing this issue as we understand its impact on the daily lives of our residents and overall development of our territory. We assure the public that this allocation of funds is just the beginning of our comprehensive efforts to rehabilitate our road network. The tender for the 38 miles is currently being evaluated, and we will continue to work diligently to secure the additional resources and implement long-term road solutions.
The Social Development Department of the Virgin Islands hosted a conscious co-parenting seminar this month aimed at emphasizing the link between positive co-parenting and safeguarding children from abuse and neglect. The event was part of activities recognizing Child Abuse Awareness Month and Prevention in the Virgin Islands. Laurel Freeman, Program Director for Child and Family Support Services, stated that hosting the co-parenting seminar demonstrated the department's, and I quote, proactive commitment to promoting healthy family dynamics and safeguarding children's well-being. Freeman stressed that providing parents with effective co-parenting strategies contributes to creating a safer, more supportive environment for children's healthy development. Abuse is not only physical, she said, but can be psychological or neglect. She continued by saying when parents don't have a healthy relationship, the children oftentimes bears the brunt of the fallout. The core message emphasized by the panelists was the critical importance of maintaining open and positive communication between parents, regardless of their relationship status. The main focus should be the child, Freeman said, adding that the seminar also highlighted coping tools like family counseling to overcome co-parent challenges. The diverse panel featured local experts including a therapist, school counselor, police officer, family law attorney, and personal testimonies from co-parents Ms. Jermaine Baltimore and Mr. Paul Thomas. Collectively, they underscored why fostering a supportive co-parenting dynamic is vital for the child's protection. It does not lend well for healthy, positive child development when children see their parents not having healthy communication, Freeman reiterated, stating providing this open dialogue helps equip parents with skills to create an environment where their child can thrive. The Ministry of Health and Social Development aims, they say, to continually promote initiatives safeguarding the health, safety, and well-being of children across the Virgin Islands. The co-parenting seminar represents just one component of their comprehensive approach during this annual awareness period. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Why? This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on the local scene, 4th District Representative the Honorable Luce HODGE-SMITH at a recent 1st District community presentation spoke on her plans to transform the capital for which she represents. Honorable Luce HODGE-SMITH promised a transformation for her district, including Road Town, which she acknowledged as needing to be cleaned up.
Our task this evening is to give you greetings and to say just a few words about what we're doing in our respective districts. Yes, I recognize all the issues, all the complaints about the 4th District, that it needs to be cleaned up, and it is our capital, and we have a real ethical responsibility, moral responsibility to clean it up, not just for our visitors, but for ourselves. And we do have plans to do just that. We are actually behind the scenes working on a daily basis, trying to get plans in motion, put plans on paper, because you have to put your thoughts on paper, and then you have to come up with an implementation plan. And then you have to source the funds. And we have sourced some funds, we do have some plans, and you will see some transformation of Road Town very, very soon.
She said this cleanup is not just for visitors, but for the people of the VI, where persons are working behind the scenes daily trying to get plans in motion, putting plans on paper, and getting funding for the project. On the culture and tourism front, Honorable Luce HODGE-SMITH said the 70th anniversary of the Virgin Islands Emancipation Festival would be grand, and she encouraged persons to participate in any way possible.
In terms of culture and tourism, I take this opportunity again, every time I get on a microphone, to push our 70th anniversary of festival. Please, please, please participate in any way you can. Don't just be a spectator. This is our significant cultural and historical event that happens every year. We are celebrating our emancipation from slavery. We should be very happy that we are freed from slavery. So we need to recognize it, and we all need to embrace it, and we all need to not be ashamed of it and to participate. So I encourage you, whether you're going to be an individual entry, whether you're going to be a vendor on the street, or whatever the case may be, find something to do and let us celebrate together. And bring your family. I know there are lots of family reunions that are going to be happening. So bring your families to all the event, support, and let us make Festival 2024, our 70th anniversary, a festival the way we know it and how we celebrate it, and make it a grand affair.
Honorable HODGE-SMITH also spoke about bringing culture activities to the districts, like the 1st District Cultural Thursdays.
In addition to what I want to share with you is that we're going to be establishing a beautification committee, re-establishing a beautification committee that's going to be throughout the territory, that we're going to form small committees, small pockets of committees in each district, and we're going to decide how we're going to keep our territory clean. Because yes, the government is going to do its part, but we too are also responsible for doing our part to keep our territory clean. And again, not just just for our visitors, but for ourselves. So you will hear more about that coming up. And then, of course, the Premier has also assigned me to deal with a cultural committee that you will hear more about. Again, we talked about the culture, and yes, I commend the First District Committee for having the Culture Thursdays, and you're doing a wonderful job, a fantastic job. This is what we call community tourism, and then we're going to try our best to do some more of that throughout the territory.
The Minister for Education, the Honorable Sharibi De Castro, at the very same First District Community meeting updated and spoke on plans within the ministry to possibly rebuild the Isabella Morris Primary School in Carrot Bay. De Castro shared updates in education and the importance of continuing the legacy of that school.
And so in relation to the Ministry of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, we have been moving full steam ahead, really focusing on reinvigorating our schools and reimagining our education system so that our young people can truly be the leaders of industries and can receive the required skills that would allow them to stand at the front of any opportunity that presents itself in the territory. And so we have been seeking to ensure that we shore up our schools in three main areas dominantly, which speaks to infrastructure, ensuring that the infrastructure is safe, conducive to learning. And so we have made some remediation efforts to the Leonora Delville Primary School. And of course, as the summer approaches, some additional works are slated to be done. Of course, also, we'll be coming to the community very soon to have some meetings regarding the future of education in the First District, and just really speaking to the reality of reconsideration of the rebuild of my alma mater, the Isabella Morris Primary School, and ensuring that we really allow that legacy to continue to live, as I understand personally the effects and the impact of that institution on my life and where I am today. And so I'm really excited about engaging with the community in that regard, as well as additionally looking ahead for the Leonora Delville Primary School.
Additionally, she spoke on ongoing professional development and funding to ensure schools have the resources needed and teachers are equipped.
We've also been focusing on resources, ensuring that schools have what they need to be able to efficiently execute teaching and learning. And so funding was made available in 2023 and 2024. And basically all subject areas submitted their wish lists to be able to ensure that they actually have the material, the hands-on tools that would allow students to really engage in learning and not just look at the chalkboard and just engage in that way. And we've also lastly been focused dominantly on professional development, and we've created opportunities for our in-service teachers as well as our new recruits to engage in professional development and to become qualified teachers. That is extremely important to us in terms of the efficiency and the efficacy of our classroom environment. We need to have trained professionals, and so we've been, through government funding as well as through partnership, been able to source opportunities through the H. Lavely Stowe Community College as well as the University of the Virgin Islands to be able to allow for upskilling of our teachers and professionals in our schools.
De Castro also spoke about the partnership with seniors within the schools in the First District and sharing traditions related to agriculture, fisheries, and culture.
I just want to say, of course, as I stand right next to the Leonora Delville Primary School, I want to really acknowledge Principal RYMER and the entire team there at that amazing institution who has been doing an exemplary job in continuing the legacy that has been set. We have been engaging with the school a lot. Honorable Dawson is always there, as well as community members, just really seeking to engage and ensure that the school has community partnership. And I want to really acknowledge the efforts there. The school garden, I know the community and Honorable Dawson have been engaging with the school in relation to the school garden, as well as other community service initiatives. There's a program that I know has already been initiated regarding involving seniors in our schools. And I'm really excited about that because we're really seeking to re-engage that reality. And I can say firsthand that the First District community, having gone to the Isabella Morris Primary School with the community center right next door, and the importance of the students engaging with seniors on that level. We're beginning to see it reintegrated here at the Leonora Delville Primary School. And so we're excited about what that brings in relation to agriculture, in relation to fisheries, in relation to cultural activities, especially Fungi music.
The Governor's Gourmet Gathering, an annual event in support of the Virgin Islands Search and Rescue, was held last weekend. Tweet 4 Media's Jaka Wooding was present to capture the event. She caught up with the VISAR Operations Manager, Mr. Phil Aspinall.
It's not been easy, I'll be honest. This has been a slow year. We got a little late notice in sorting it all out, but the restaurants have come together. We've not got all of the restaurants that we would have liked here, so next year bigger and better. Always go bigger and better. But no, this is a real special turnout. The guys, the restaurants that are here this evening have put in the extra effort, and Oil Nut Bay have come down all the way from North Sound with their 40-foot boat full of food and cooking utensils and everything else. Amazing. A lot of work and effort from those guys. Tabanka, a new one for us, vegan and gluten-free and everything else. So we're trying to cater for everybody here. So it's a mix of everybody. It's lovely. We've got bars this time rather than just the sort of wholesale liquor suppliers. So we've got representatives from the Attic. We've got Willie Tea and their rum, very popular. There's a line there all the time. They've even bought their own mugs which you can take home with you. So they've donated a raffle prize very generously. So we find the population here just really love VISAR and the work that we do, and they come out in their droves to support this. It's all about fundraising. We've got our new boat coming from Tortola. We've got the poster over there of its sister, which is in Virgin Gorda now, been here 2 years. The new one is currently on the build in Greece and will be here very shortly, and we're based in Tortola. So it's all about fundraising. So we need your money. Please and thank you.
A full recap of the event will be available on all Tweet 4 Media platforms very shortly. And up next, viewers, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. On the regional scene, Dr. Hignes Jean Leon has resigned with immediate effect from his position as president of the Barbados-based Caribbean Development Bank. The surprising resignation comes after months of being placed on administrative leave as an internal investigation proceeded at the regional financial institution. In a 3-page letter sent to the CDB by his St. Lucian lawyers, Leon stated he is of the opinion he will never be treated fairly by the banking following his suspension in January. The letter alleges violations of the bank's charter, policies, and regulations and how the investigation involving Leon has been conducted. The letter stated, and I quote, "Our client has therefore made the extremely difficult decision to resign his elected position of the president of the bank with immediate effect," the lawyers wrote. They have given the CDB until May 4th to, and I quote, "negotiate an amicable separation," and indicated further legal action may follow. Leon's lawyers assert that the bank lost and I quote, all trust and confidence in the president by failing to prevent, and I quote, continued violations of protocols regarding the elected leader's treatment. They claim the investigation's initiation and continuation have been unconventional and lacking due process. While the specifics of the internal probe remain unclear, Leon's lawyers state that the allegations against him remain bare, non-specific, without details provided on dates, subjects, places, or references of evidence. The CDB has not commented substantively, with Acting President Isaac Solomon previously confirming only that, and I quote, an internal administrative process was ongoing involving Leon. Originally from St. Lucia, Leon was elected CDB president in January of 2021 for a 5-year term after over 20 years within the Internal Monetary Fund. His abrupt resignation ends a tumultuous tenure atop the Regional Development Bank. Next week, Rotan Wholesale Trading Limited in the BVI will officially launch a new arm of their wholesale services with a customer service center located in the Passia Estate compound. This launch will include a week-long celebration from the 29th April with a grand culmination activity on 3rd May. The launch will seek to acclimatize the business community with the functions of the customer service center through informational sessions, on-site sampling, wholesale specials, entertainment, and nuggets from specially invited guests. For business customers seeking to have a quick but high service turnaround, the center offers you a hub to walk in and access thousands of products within their food and beverage portfolio within a 20-minute turnaround guarantee on small orders. They said, and I quote, we are very excited about the accessibility and convenience of our new customer service center and what it will offer wholesale customers. The idea is for customers to have an option for stopping in, placing small orders, sitting and enjoying light refreshments, chatting with our team while their orders are processed and brought to their vehicle, said Mr. Raphael Winter, sales director at Rotan Wholesale Trading Limited. Many customers have already benefited from using the center during its soft launch, and feedback encouraged some adjustments, bringing the initiative to this point of confidently serving the wider business community. Anthony John, a food truck owner, started using the customer service center recently and appreciates the quick turnaround for last-minute, same-day orders. He said, and I quote, the fact that I could stop in and place an order for 3 cases of wings and 2 cases of fries, wait comfortably in the AC, and then watch the guys deliver them to my car in about 15 to 20 minutes, it's a real game changer. Marlowe's wing truck owner, Anthony John, said, and I quote, the team are very efficient, and it takes the pressure off of small businesses like mine with buying items at retail cost just to have stock that can fill a gap. Now, for even quicker service, customers can call in orders at 347-1066 and alert the telesales representative of their intent to pick up the goods at a particular time. This update was partially driven by customer suggestions and is a part of Rotan Wholesale Trading Limited commitment to delivering, they say, an improved service product that is easy for business owners based on their unique schedules. The service team at the center has a combined 119 years of service experience with a wide knowledge of products and substitutions. This helps provide customers with a one-stop shop for their needs. The team is led by telesales supervisor Gayleen Bentic, along with 4 other telesales representatives and an on-site billing clerk and cashier. The center is accessible from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Founded in 1975 by Peter Haycraft, Rotan Wholesale Trading Limited is the largest wholesale trader of business-to-business products of all categories of goods in the British Virgin Islands. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily updates at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Happy Wednesday. Goodbye.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, It's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.